Welcome back to the Roundtable on the IH Sports Network. We are live from the C. Michael Lay Technology Center in Huntsville. We will be here until 8 o'clock tonight. We invite you to stop by and join us, have some Baby J's Pizza. We want to thank Baby J's and Tara and Wayne and all the crew up there for feeding us tonight. What do you think, Tim? Better get out here quick and get it before the football team gets here, right?
Absolutely.
You've had yours. Rick's having his pizza right now. I don't get any, but what? Okay, that's all right. I'm not going to complain.
It's fine with me, Adam.
We are joined by
bit.
Oneida soccer players, Oneida seniors, Ayla Sims, goalkeeper, Rory Blevins, the sweeper. And so, guys, first of all, I'm going to talk about been a rough start to the season, and you knew it was going to be a tough start because your schedule was front-loaded. But, Ayla, you guys finally got that first win on Saturday morning up in Gatlinburg against Stone Memorial. Talk about getting the monkey off your back and getting that first one.
It just felt, honestly, it felt different Saturday. We just came in with a different mindset, and he said that at practice today. We just turned it on almost. We're missing 2 starters, and we just knew that we had to step it up because if not, we were going to be 0-4.
And, Rory, through the first 3 games this season, you guys have had some trouble generating some offense. That changed against Stone Memorial. And obviously the defense was a key part of that. You held Stone Memorial, shut them out as a matter of fact. But you get 2 goals. You started things off with the PK. Talk about the play that set that up. I'm going to guess you didn't draw the penalty considering that you were back in the sweeper position, but you took the penalty kick and scored. So talk about that play.
Well, it was kind of funny how we got it, actually. Their team, I don't know, they just didn't know what they were doing. The keeper threw it, and their defensive player caught the ball with her hands. And we just got a PK off of that. It was good, though, because when we got that point, it changed. The girls lit up, and it helped Jillian to put that second goal in.
And talk about that play. By the way, Jillian Cross got the second goal off a deflection. She was our first National Bank Player of the Week. Talk about her goal that kind of sealed things in that game.
I can't remember exactly what she did, but she placed the ball really well, where the keeper, their keeper was not very – she wasn't as mobile. She couldn't move as well, and Jillian took that to her advantage and placed it right down in the bottom corner.
Ayla, Coach Phil Newport said you had a good game Saturday morning against Stone Memorial. He also said that you had a good game against Dixon County later in the afternoon. That game was a loss for Oneida, so some people might overlook your effort in that game. Which one of those 2 games do you think you would put up there as your best of the season so far?
I got to say, Dixon County, I took a lot more risk. I think I scared everybody. There was one time I went out and pretty much stole the ball from the forward, and everybody was really shocked because I've never done that before. But
so you say shocked. You mean like they didn't think you had it in you?
She came out of the box, and the girl, keep in mind, their best girl, got good ball skills, and Ayla just steps up to her and takes it like it's nothing from her. She just sweeps it from her feet, and that girl just keeps on going past without the ball. It was amazing.
Okay, so that was supposed to be Ayla's moment. Thank you, Rory. Talk about the heat at Gatlinburg. What was it like, especially on the turf?
oh, it felt like my feet were on fire the whole time, and I was just glad I had a short sleeve shirt because it was very, very hot.
How much did the heat take out of you guys as far as the way that you performed in those 3 games up there?
I feel like by Saturday night, we were all like done. By the time he pulled us out, we were laying on the ground, just done.
All right, so Rory, you guys have, and both of you guys, by the way, have started since you were freshmen, but you've been playing behind those seniors from last year for that entire time, and some of the other seniors before that. But that senior group last year was a big core part of that soccer team the last several years. Now you guys are the seniors. What has it been like to have to step up and to step into that senior leadership role?
Well, it's different, of course. We've always had our best friends leading us, and they've always been there, and they have been great examples. Aaliyah Douglas has been a phenomenal example. But now it's our turn, and we've just got to lead. And this group isn't as selfish as they, not saying last year's was, but a lot of teams struggle with leaders who are selfish, but we're just here to make each other better.
Yeah.
Sir, go ahead.
I'm ready.
All right,
I've got a question. I'm going to go back to this moment where you said it was their best player that was coming at you with the ball, and you said you made the decision to go after that, and you said you'd never done that before.
I've not done it to that extent. Like this weekend, I just kept getting braver and braver, and because he kept telling me, you got to come outside the box or they're just going to shoot on you one-on-one. So I just decided, might as well, got nothing to lose. Might as well just do it.
And it worked?
Yeah, it worked.
And so are you going to be doing this more? I'm not trying to tip other teams off or anything, but did it go so well that you think, I might try that some more?
I mean, if it's the right player, I guess.
Okay. But, I mean, what was it a situation where this girl is so good that you thought, you know what, odds are she's probably going to score with this anyway. I need to go for this, and this is the best shot?
Yeah, because it would have been a one-on-one. Either way, Roy even said after she would not have been able to catch her or slide at tackle or get her or anything like that.
And the coach was okay with it?
Oh, yeah, he was running down the sideline screaming.
Awesome. That's
Not
great.
Phil. Phil never runs down the sidelines or screams.
Had you all ever played 3 games in a day before like that? Is that something you usually do?
We played last year. We played 2 games in a day, but it was not that hot at all.
Right.
It was. I think it was actually like raining the first game last year, but
So this week, you were telling me you've got 2 games this week, right?
yes.
Who you got tomorrow?
Cumberland County
Okay.
and Oliver Springs on Thursday, our first district game.
So that's a district game?
Yes.
Okay. So what about Cumberland County? Rory, Cumberland County, they good?
Honestly, I'm not super sure, but we don't really care how good they are because no matter what, we have to go out there with our A game on.
Okay. As long as you play your game, you're okay?
No, everybody's got to play their game.
That's what I mean. Yeah, the team. Yeah, gotcha. And then what about Oliver Springs, like in the preseason district lineup, you know, leaving your guys out of it, who's the toughest team probably in the district going to be to deal with?
Kingston by far.
Kingston?
Yes.
You
Yeah.
agree? Yeah. So where's Oliver Springs? Are they somebody you feel like you should be able to compete with?
Yeah, we just can't underestimate them. You just got to go in and take care of business.
Did you play them last year?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. How'd that go?
I think it was 6-0.
You guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. But we've talked about it. Turnover. A lot of turnover from last year, right?
Yeah.
So you guys, is it weird to go from having just followed the lead of others all the time to now you're called upon? Or how are you doing with that? I mean, how do you lead? Do you lead? Are you a vocal leader, or do you just do it with your play?
We try to be vocal. Some of us are more quiet, so there's like Ayla and me, Phil preaches it every day that we have to be vocal. We have to tell the younger girls where they need to go because we have 4 freshmen usually that are starting or coming right off the bench, and they're clueless, and it's not their fault. They're new to the high school game. So we have to help them and guide them through the game.
You don't have to name any names. Are they all okay with it, or some of them look at you like you're being too bossy?
I mean, I don't really care in the moment. I want to win.
Right. You're just doing what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
So yes is the answer. Some of them do look at you like it. Okay.
Yeah.
Stop that. She's just trying to help you win. Go ahead, Ben. That's what I've got.
So I do have one question. We talked about Phil Newport and the way that he yells and screams, and you guys didn't say that. I said that. So Phil didn't coach the first game of the season. We talked about that when he was here last week. So I want to know something. That first game without Phil has a very unique, distinct voice, right? Mm-hmm. And he uses it loudly. So what was it like that first game without him there? Was it more fun?
No, it was weird.
You missed him yelling?
Yeah, he adds energy. Like, I felt like we were so lacking energy. Like, when you do something good and you look over and Phil is running down the field with his hands in the air screaming, it just makes you happy. It puts a smile on your face.
So you could not hear him from the Walmart parking lot? That's actually kind of surprising.
Every time something happened, both of us would look up there and just see if we could see his reaction. We couldn't see him.
All right, so last question for you guys. You get started against Oliver Springs. You get started in district play against Oliver Springs on Thursday. As you've already said, Ayla, Kingston is the one with the bullseye on them. That's the district favorite. You play them at the end of the season, but you've already seen them once in the preseason play day. You know where you have to go from where you played them the first time to the one that matters when you play them later on. How much of a stride do you think you've taken towards being ready to face Kingston, and how much work is still to be done?
I feel like when we played at Scott High, that was the worst that we've played. I mean, even in practice, we've not even practiced that bad. And I feel like we can compete. Like, that's what Coach said. He said we can compete by the end of the season, be able to compete with them, not lose 6-0 like we did at Scott High play day.
All right, Rory, make a prediction. The offensive breakthrough is getting ready to happen for this team. If it happens tomorrow night against Cumberland County, or if it happens Thursday against Oliver Springs, who's going to score that first goal?
Jillian Cross.
Okay. Jillian Cross, I would say that would probably be a pretty good bet. All right, Ayla Sims, Roy Blevins, thank you for joining us. Good luck tomorrow night against Cumberland County and Thursday against Oliver Springs. By the way, both of those games will be played at home at Jane Terry Hoffman Field. Give me a start time, either one of you guys.
6 tomorrow.
6 tomorrow and
6:30.
6:30 on Thursday. So there you go. Get out and support the Lady Indians if you have the opportunity. We'll take a break, and when we come back on the roundtable, we'll be joined by Ellie Lau and Angel Cooper as we talk Scott High soccer right after this.